Do we want to add anything else? Yep, I feel like we need to add ourselves some sort of random lighting here and there. Just sort of random. Like one right there, and one right at the top. There we go. Do we want there to be a... Yeah, I like the idea of there being a proper signage up there. I think it makes sense. Oh, we need some windows at the back as well. Oh, Satan. Why? Why? I really wish they would have 3 block wide windows, just so they can have odd and even window sizes. That definitely would solve every single problem ever. Do you want a window up there? Not really. Can't get a window up there anyway. This is just soul crushing. I tell you what though. Yeah, that's perfect. So unfortunately it looks a little bit bland. And then oh yeah, actually not too bad. I kind of like it now. Maybe it's growing on me. Do you want any windows along here? They're not going to see much. Maybe if they're higher up. I quite like that. This is good. This is a nice structure. Let's make sure we save, just in case the world implodes. Apparently it's day 1. Alright, yeah, I remember it doing this a lot. Let's just save. It's day 1? Really? Yeah, okay. It always changes the date if you go in an update and then go down an update. It's quite strange. So we built this house. Wait, are we building just the wall there? I mean, we should be able to construct the entire thing, right? Yep, they're getting to work on it. So now they're doing that, we can go ahead and construct ourselves a lovely blacksmiths. I feel good about that. I feel energetic. That's like a new housing design, which we didn't save. We didn't save it. I'm sure we can save. We can. Oh, no. Okay, wait. Wrong thing. We'll get there. Save. Okay, so we'll just call this house 1. Or double house. Double house 1. I really wish I had more terminology when it comes to structured naming. I'm sure there's a proper name for this type of structure, but I just don't have it. Let's just see if we can actually access it, because I would like to use it multiple times. Just make sure that they're quite far up. We actually can't. Oh, no, we just did then. Oh, okay, we can use it on trees. Good to know. Good to know. Look at that. We can use it on trees. Can we use our town hall on trees? We can't use our town hall on trees. That is a shame. However, we can use this on trees. See, look at that. That is beautiful. Right on the top right there. There we go. Maybe you need to have like a proper... God, this looks nice. I'm proud of that. That's a nice looking house. Right, anyway, so we can't really do much there. Now we need to try and make a blacksmith's that is worthy of being called a blacksmith's. This is going to be pretty difficult to do, as usual. It always is for me to get this properly done. Right. If we think blacksmiths, we think something that is beautiful. Do we? I do. I like to think I do. Right. Something in my mind just popped up. We've gone on 7 across. No, 8 across, so we can get the double door installed. Then what we need to do is make sure it goes out by 2 blocks. I always like to make the doorway or the entrance just a little bit more emphasized by making it seem a little bit detached. Then what we do is we go down like this. We can go across a little bit by 2 right here. And then what we can do is go across like this. See, now this is when things start to get interesting. Because we can have it actually align up. We can do that. Then we can get rid of the corners right here. Because I think it looks quite nice to corner off buildings. Yeah, it's alright. Now, we can have it go in. We can have it go in right there. That's right. I said it. In. Now, we want to make sure it's actually going to do it properly. And if anything, we might want to elongate here. You alright, game? No? Okay, that's fine. Don't you worry about it. Oh, let's make sure the flooring is actually going to work here. Oh, okay. Now it's detached from the building itself. Interesting. Maybe if I delete it, it'll become a proper part of the building. No. Okay, then. Let's go back here. Wait, what? I mean, it's not detached, but it is. Okay, then I guess that's just a bit of a bug. We can deal with that. Oh, no, we don't want to delete anything. Oh, there we go. No, yeah? Who? Sure. Let's get the rubber. And let's just get rid of it about... Let's have it go in by about that much. So that's good. So now we can have like a furnace. Like a proper big furnace that's attached to the front right here. Let's see. And we want to make sure the walls are going to look nice. So how's that going to work? Well, we want it to be stone first. Ooh, that's a bit weird. I think it's because... Why the hell is it doing that? Right, it's because it bugged out and for some reason decided to make it a separate building. We could just delete this entire bit and do it again. I don't mind that. It's a bit frustrating, but there you go. Such is life. Let's go down here. Keep ourselves energetic. 8 across. Make sure it goes down by 2. Make sure this goes all the way down right here. Connected by 2 blocks on either side. Make sure it goes... It's not too big. Right there. And then make sure this goes across by a significant amount. Chop up the corners. Right there. And then make sure there are 3... I think 4 across is probably going to be better. So like this. Make sure it goes in by that much. There we are. And then we can get the walls installed. Oh. Or not. No, apparently not. Okay. Oh, no. No, not going to work. Why is that? Okay, then. Guess what? I'm going to save and be right back. Okay, we're back. The game doesn't really want me all of a sudden to make anything too spectacular, so that's great. I feel like making the blacksmiths always ends really badly. It's fine. We can come up with another idea. I'm not too sure what else to really come up with. I mean, maybe we could... Off the top of my head, it's really hard to make a blacksmith. Like, a non-generic. Like, I want to make something a bit different. It's not really working for us. We'll try again, but just see if it works. Like, how about now? Okay, so this bit works. Let's see if we can connect it along here. What about now? Okay, yeah, it connects. And then along here. Right, there we go. So we can get this bit. It's bloody big, isn't it? Yeah, I think we need to shorten it a little bit. Make sure we cut it up by about this much. I think it's too long as well. Right. Get rid of the whole thing. I've got this. Don't you worry. Walls. This. Right, we'll go for the 6 across. 8 across. Then we'll just do a long line. And make sure this side's connected. And then we'll make sure that we have probably some sort of fire pit along here. So what we should do is, if we just sort of base this like a 4 across, and then 2, and then 1, then 2, like this. So 2, 1, then 2, then 4, and then 2, then 1, then 2, and then 4. Wait, what? No. Okay, that wasn't what I was going for. So, right. It should be... Let's go back over here. Right, imagine this bit right here. 4. And then it should be 3. Okay, yeah, so it really should be higher up. So 4, 3, 2, 1. No, 1, 1. And then... Fuck, I can't do this. I can't do this without just doing it like this instead. I can't use my brain. 3, 2, 1. There we go. I think I've already made it off a bit. I don't know. I don't think so. We might be fine here. Okay, that's off. There we go. 4. So there we go. Now it works in my mind. And then we can have it connect up like this. Right, there we are. Now, we can have this sort of just be some interesting looking fire pit. Not really a pit, it's going to be like a big furnace. It's going to connect to sort of like a nice sort of area, the sort of working floor, where the anvil can be and all the blacksmithing equipment can go. We just need to make sure the... Okay, yeah, I forgot. The walls doesn't work for me ever when making a blacksmith. Maybe it's because it needs to be filled in. If we want to fill it in, we want it to do it with a different block type just so we know it's meant to be different on the inside here. Oh, there we go. See what happens. Anything now? Oh, okay, yeah, we could do this bit separately, but for some reason this wall ain't working for us. Bit weird. We want to use stone columns. Okay. The blacksmith just doesn't work for us. Maybe it's because I should do the blacksmith off camera at some point, maybe, possibly. Or next episode. We'll ignore it for now. Let's see how our house is doing. Because we don't have enough time to make a blacksmith now anyway. And for some reason, I just can't make it for the life of me. And to be honest with you, I can't be bothered. The game's not letting me. The game is not letting me. It makes me very sad. I'm crying right now. Awful. Awful experience. 0 out of 10 IGN. Actually, it should really be 11 out of 10 IGN. Maybe we need to make a blacksmith's hammer first. Oh, we already have one. Oh, no, there we... Yeah, there's another blacksmith hammer there. Anyway, doesn't matter. We can make more. We need to try and make this sort of, like, random, like, tower braziers. They would look quite nice in the castle. These lanterns as well would probably fit. I don't want to use the bird bath, so I don't really see the need. The stacks of stone bricks also don't make any sense to me. I'm not sure if maybe it's meant to be an aesthetical thing. Excuse me, an aesthetical thing. These fences, probably make a few more of those, like 10 of those. You can see us using them in the future. Also, Nelria, if you want to just go ahead and make us... Oh, we missed like a... Did we miss a daily update? I think we did. A merchant's arrived. Make 20 fences. Oh, there we go. Daily update. We passed it. Fantastic. A new person. That's an interesting name. Welcome to Riverside. Good one. That's right. Good one. Let's see. We need a farmer. Who asked to be a farmer? Anyone in particular? Roman. You wanted to be a male farmer, and I believe this is a female. We'll just call you SW for now. Where are you? Yeah, that's female. Okay, then. That was your chance, Roman. That was your chance. So let's see. Anyone else that wanted to be a farmer? Really? No one else? Okay, then. I guess we just sort of give it to anyone. I could have done that ages ago, then. Oh, well. We'll go ahead and give it to Kyle, I suppose. There you are, Kyle. I believe that's Kyle J. But I've just put Kyle in. Which doesn't make sense, being a lady. Kylisa, maybe. Khaleesi. Oh, well, we've got Kyle now, who should be a farmer. Just go ahead and change your role to a farmer. There we are. And let's increase the size of these farm plots. So right now, it's not really too great. We could probably use up this land for the time being, but then again, we're going to be using up with this building right here. Or, well, more buildings like this in this particular area. This bit's sort of just going to be a mess of houses. Same with this side. I like the idea of that. Alleyways and lots of cool things here and there. That sounds pretty cool. We could probably make the car now that I think about it. I said that at the start of today's session, but never got round to doing it. Because I'm a lazy individual. Not lazy, just forgetful. Difference. Let's go sort of an 8-11 right here with corn. And we'll just do sort of like another one, but with carrots instead. There we are. And then we'll do one on this side, but it will be with turnips. I'm not sure if 2 people can handle all of that, but it should be good enough. As for the cart, I think they've all given up on this. Ooh, they're not doing much, are they? They're a bit stuck. I think it's this bit that's a bit awkward for them. Probably another instant build opportunity. However, let's see if we can get this cart sorted out. Let's see if we can get that done before the end of today's episode. Let's save first. So how are we going to do this? The wheels are going to be difficult to do. But I guess if I make them appropriately sized. So they have to be sort of 3 each. And they won't be proper circles, I suppose. But we'll do those first. I think that's the most important part. Do we want the cart to be facing this way or that way? I think this way makes more sense, because then the horses can actually get to it when... Well, we're not going to make a horse with it. The hardest thing I can do is make my life harder. There we are. So let's see how these wheels are going to work. I like the idea of using this block. Because I think this would... We're just going to make a proper square first. Don't worry, it's not actually going to be a square. There we are. Then we can get rid of these corners. That is a big wheel. That is maybe too big. Maybe, just maybe, a bit too big. I don't want the cart to be huge. So I guess we just sort of do this instead. And then the center would just have to be 4 blocks wide. We can make it out of stone. There we are. We can get rid of it here. I mean, it looks alright. And then the center can be sort of like a dark stone. Or maybe not. Bloody goblins. What, goblin? What do you want now? Look, just let him take it. Okay, we won't let him take it. Party mode. There we go. I'm getting good at the hotkeys now. Alright, let's go over here. Let's continue. I kind of like the idea of it being sort of like a darker stone, like this brick. Sure, that looks fine. I don't mind that. Now let's get the center done first on all these wheels. So we got this bit right here. The cart shouldn't be too wide, so I think this is good enough. There we are. I can hear the battles taking place. It's beautiful. Have we won? Let's make sure they actually get chased. Some goblins over there now. They always attack in packs. There's like one over there, and then there's one over there, and then they're coming from every single direction. This is why we need a moat along here. Save us a lot of effort. Maybe we just need to get rid of the camps, stop them from spawning. It's probably a good idea. Just continue with the cart. Getting distracted right now. These goblins are doing their good job with distracting us. No, we don't want to start building. I want to edit. Just go over here. There we go. Let's make sure they're actually going to fight. Are they fighting? Yeah, they are. There we are. Us is going to go ahead and save Optimum Pumpkin right there. This music is just mental right now. Right, so let's see if we can remember what blocks we used for this. Would help. Let's get rid of that bit. Yeah, we use these lighter, these random coloured blocks. I think we're using them because they're random, like I said, so it looks like there might be a bit of dirt on them, a bit of wear and tear on the wheels. We need to make sure these wheels are actually attached to something as well, which is going to look even weirder about there being a centerpiece. But there you go. There's our wheels. We got wheels, guys. Look at them, they're beautiful. Right, now we need to go for probably a darker wood right here. Make sure it connects at the bottom like this. There we go. Same with this part. Then we're going to have it do that. And then some noise going on right now. We could probably go for these lighter blocks along this side. And this could probably be where it sort of arches out like this. We can give it some sick rims. Get some spoilers installed. So there we are. We've got ourselves like where the guy sits. At the back right there. Maybe. Not really. Actually, the guy sits right here, really. Or the person sits right there. So really, we should get like a nice chair sorted out. So there we go. So we've got like our storage area. We've got like where the person holds the reins. Now we need to have us 2 logs. That probably should be made out of stone. So we really should have the front bit here made out of stone. And it gets sort of pointing out like this. Yeah, I like that. I mean, the horse is about... Well, the horse can be here and here. But this horse in the middle is like 1 block thin. Just imagine a horse in the middle, 1 block thin. Nothing bad about that. This looks disgusting. What is that? It looks like a race car. That's fantastic. So we've got us a race car. Anything else that I'm missing when it comes to these carts? Ah, the sides. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. We need to make sure it sort of opens out a little bit more. So really, putting the seat right there is probably not a great idea. Right, so we should go out right here. Make sure it's a different color block. There we go. So we'll go out like this. And make sure that it's doing this. Merv right now is just completely enthralled in this device that we have. To the point where he's questioning it. And whether it's actually going to work. I'm also doing that. I'm also questioning it. Oh, bugger off. We don't need you right now. Talking to the goblins or whatever's attacking us. So we can't even get into it now. It's not working out. We need to make sure there's like a doorway right here. Well, the back should be openable. Yeah, it looks like it opens up, see? It's working out for us. I think it's too high. There we go. It once again looks like a race car. The wheels are too big. The wheels are way too big. Our car, ladies and gentlemen. Race car. I'm not going to build it just yet. I want people to tell me if this is something we should really keep. Then again, I don't usually leave it to the last episode to upload, then actually record, because the schedule doesn't really work like that. So really, I won't probably be able to respond to that to a little while, but hopefully, I might. It's a race car. Ladies and gentlemen, Merv, I get it. You're really excited. It's a race car. Don't you be angry with me. I know it's a race car. I know it's not a proper car. I know you're angry about that. That's fine. Food merchant. We need the food merchant. We need to buy some pumpkins. And some corn. We're just buying 2 slots of 10 of everything. There we are. We could probably sell us some more armor. If we actually made some more armor, that'd be pretty great right now. Daily update. Did we get anyone else? We did not. We should have bought more food. That is our fault, unfortunately. Thank you all very much for watching me, the Innkeeper, play Stonehearth. Welcome to Riverside. We've done quite a lot today, including not finished off this this building. Oh, look, they did it. Yay. Oh, that looks beautiful. I quite like that. Mervin's really Larry right now. He really wants to just go out, run around, be a little scoundrel right there. Merv, you want to... No, don't talk to me like that, you little bugger. Thank you all very much for watching. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter for updates on my channel. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch for live streams. I've been the Innkeeper. This has been Merv, and we'll see you all next time. Goodbye. Okay, say goodbye, Merv. He just said, what's that? Great. You're a little parrot, aren't you? Ah, no. What did I do wrong? Goodbye.